So I have a few updates on our YouTube studio slash tiny home project, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Hey there, my name is Yami. I am your Latina next door. Welcome back to Mi Casa. And right now I am in my YouTube studio slash tiny home project. And a few things have happened. We are a little bit behind on schedule, but hopefully Nelson and I have a plan in order to catch up once again. So I am going to be talking to you guys about the things that we have done in here already, as well as some items that we have picked up for the space and just kind of tell you guys what our progress is. So as you can see right here, we've been opening up some boxes of some of the supplies that we have received, and I'll show you a little bit of footage of that in just a second. But I'm going to walk right over here where our utility closet is going to be, and I am glad to report that all of our plumbing is done. So the great news is that our water heater and our water filtration system is done, and all of our water, hot and cold, all the pipes, all the drain pipes, everything have been put in place. This was actually supposed to have been done the week before last, but there was a conflict in schedule, and so it had to be pushed back last week, and it just got finished this past weekend, guys, and we are so excited because that means that Nelson and I can start on the electrical work. Now, there was a little bit of a change of how this is all going to be constructed in the end, because of course that stuff happens in, when you start putting things together. Originally, this water heater was supposed to be in this corner, but the way that this is constructed, which is a little weird, this is our water filtration system that Nelson picked out that would work best for our situation here temporarily, as well as going forward as my YouTube studio. So the water entrance is this way. And we couldn't put it on that wall the way it's kind of entering. So the water filtration system was put on that wall right there. And the water had to come up, in, and out again and into the water heater. So, of course, as things happen in construction, we learn that we have to reconfigure a few things after we get started. So I thought I was going to have this entire section right here free, and now I don't. So the only extra storage space that I have in our utility closet is going to be down here, which is okay because I can still put stuff in there. That's not a problem. And previously also I thought I would just do the closet this way and have some baskets up there for more storage. But now because of how the pipes go, we're going to have to just do the whole closet up that way, all the way up to the ceiling. And so I'm going to lose a little bit of storage up there. But it's okay. All right, and over here we have the plumbing and everything for the kitchen sink. Now I had, pondered about putting the sink underneath one of the windows, but I am a girl of symmetry, and that was going to drive me absolutely insane to have a sink under one window and then a sink without anything. So I kept the sink right in the center, and then the faucet's going to be like right in the middle between the windows, which I think is fine for me. You know, I'm going to be happy that way. I can look out both sides of, the windows, and I'll be perfectly happy with the faucet in the center. That works for me. So we kept that there, and it worked out perfectly too, because then, the vent pipe goes straight up into the ceiling. I don't know if you know this, but in order for your plumbing to work properly, you have to vent all the way up into the ceiling. Otherwise, you will hear all the gurgling sounds whenever everything flushes or all the water goes down your drain. So these are just things that you learn in construction. And so this is the kitchen sink that vents up that way, and then this is going to be all the plumbing here from the bathroom that vents up that way. So that's all put together and sealed, and then this right here is the plumbing for the sink as well as the toilet right here. Nelson has to actually go in here and put foam insulation around that so we can get that hole covered. And that way no critters come in. Next is our bathtub, and everything has been set. Nelson bought a few cans of insulation spray so that he can go ahead and insulate around and behind the tub. because it's like permanent thing. Once it's there, it's there. So he wanted to go ahead and put some insulation like underneath here and stuff. He's going to continue fill it in, but at least for right now, there is insulation behind there. And so that has a little protective barrier. And that part is done. So there's our shower little head, all that good stuff. So we're excited. Now that that's done, we are going to be starting electrical. So now what we're going to be doing is Nelson's going to be wiring everything, and I'm going to assist him because it's always helpful for him when he's got somebody there next to him helping him out. I'll assist him with that, and then after that, we have to insulate the entire place. Once that's done, then the walls can start coming up and we can start building things. We can start putting everything together. And what's fun is that we already went and got all the tile and flooring for the bathroom as well as the flooring for the entire space. And I took footage of that. So I'm going to go ahead and insert it right here so you guys can see what we ended up selecting at our local floor and decor. All right, so we're in floor and decor right now, and we are picking out all of the floor tile and the tub tile for the tiny studio. And then we're also going to be picking up the vinyl floor, which we're going to be laying out in the entire cottage. All right, so our budget is very tight for this. So I am picking out similar floor tile that we did in our previous 2 bathroom makeovers at our last house. And I was able to find some even cheaper because we're going to go with a simple white, a nice satin tile. We love the way this is, and I hope you can hear me over all of the commotion in the background. There's a lot of people here today. It's a beautiful day. Everybody's out buying floor stuff. So this is a tile that I picked for this particular bathroom. All right, so for the floor, we're going to go with this hexagonal tile, as you see right here. You guys know we love these in our last 2 houses, and they give a lot of forgiveness when it comes to the floor because since they're a mosaic, as you see right here, it flexes quite a bit. And if there's any imperfections in the floor, then we can easily hide them with this. Again, it's a satin, so it's not super slippery. And look at this. Price per each one of these tiles is only $2.89. We're going to go with a darker grout, obviously, because we're on a farm and we're going to track in dirt and all that stuff. So we're going to go with a darker grout, but we're going to go with a warmer gray color. And that is what's going to go on the floor. I also wanted to keep it simple and nice and white and clean. So whenever it's just, wiped up, it looks like a nice white floor. It's a little bit off-white, but I think it's going to work. All right. Now, if you have never tried any of that tile, I promise you it feels so good on your feet. Come on, babe. All right, we're going to go over to the tub tile that I had picked out online. And I was hoping it was going to be exactly as I had imagined it. And it's going to be right over here. Originally, this was the tile that I had picked out. And it's $1.29 for these larger pieces. And they are, let's see, I think they are 4 foot. I'm sorry. And these are 4 by 16 inches, but this is a little bit too big. I didn't want to go with white this time. I wanted to try something a little bit different. And so I noticed over here, they have it in a smaller tile. And this is only 89 cents each one. And it's the same exact color. Whoops. So we're going to go with that one. And we already got it. Nelson's got it in the little flat palette. And we almost cleared them out, actually, because this is what they had. So I'm excited about this. And something that I wasn't going to do, but I'll show you in just a second on a display how good this looks. But remember that little nook that I had in my son's shower makeover? Well, this right here, I'm thinking about putting this inside of that little shampoo soap nook in the wall because these two go together so well. These colors right next to each other and the patterns are amazing. I'm going to go with a whiter grout so it matches the floor in the bathroom. So it's going to pop just like that. And let me show you what that looks like next to each other. This is a different color tile, but look at that. This one is kind of a greener shade, but I cannot wait to see what this looks like inset inside of the shower nook next to these bigger tiles. And then the grout will be nice and light like that. So it'll like just bring out all of that texture. And I'm so excited about that. Now, I do want to share that if you do like those two combinations, that nice penny tile and that larger subway tile, they have several color combos. They have a beautiful gray, as you see right here. They have that green one that I just showed you, and they have that beige one, that really light taupe looking color that I'm going to be putting inside of my bathroom. So you have options. All right, so I'm in the luxury vinyl plank flooring section, and I had gone to another store just looking at samples, and I found this one, and I really like this one. It's also going to go really nicely with the colors that I had picked out for the cabinets. So we're kind of like looking around here and trying to see if we can find anything compatible, and we did, and it's cheaper. So this is what we're going to go with the floors. All right, so we're going to go with this Madeline maple luxury vinyl plank, and it's only $219 per square foot, which is cheaper than this one, which this one was $249, and it's pretty close to what we like. And I actually like that it's just a little bit warmer. There's less gray underneath this one, and I just love how that one looks. And I like the variation, and I think it's going to look really good in this space, especially with the really light white crisp walls. So if you are liking this, it's the Madeline again, and it's only $219 per square foot. All right, so I'm going to go join Nelson now, who's got all the stuff already packed on the flatbeds, and we're going to go check out and head home. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to Jody, who works here. He was like the best guy here for the job. We asked him questions about absolutely everything: tile, mortar, cement board, vinyl plank flooring, transitions, and he was able to help us with absolutely everything. If it wasn't for him, this trip would have been a lot longer. So shout out to Jody over at Floor and Decor in the Knoxville area. So yeah, I'm really excited about how those are all going to look and tie in together in that bathroom. We have the Vanity as well. It came in, but it's too heavy and it's in the container right now. I can't pull it out and I can't uncover it completely. So it's going to be really hard for you to see what it actually looks like. But I'm so excited about it because it was originally $1,000 and I got it for $450 plus tax. So it was a huge sale going on at Lowe's, and I just had to get on it because I think I had like 2 days left to buy it at that price, and I went ahead and snatched it. And then here's a sneak peek of some of the fixtures that are going to be going inside of that bathroom. This is actually the second toilet we've got. Let me show you what happened to the first. So this is how we received our first toilet. Oh my goodness. Our delivery people didn't read the side that said fragile. So Gerber was amazing and shipped out another one to us ASAP. And yeah, unfortunately, this one did not make it. And then I wanted to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek of what we are putting in the kitchen. Look at this. So this right here is the kitchen faucet. Look at how pretty. I'm so excited. It's got a little bit more of a modern farmhouse look with the valves, as you can see. But, I think it's so pretty. And the hose comes right out. So there's no additional like spray nozzle anywhere else. So I'm excited to see how that's gonna look in the kitchen. And then for the bathroom fixtures, I decided to go with a classic brushed nickel on all the fixtures. As you can see, here are the other parts, and you guys will see how these look in our new bathroom once everything is installed. But I wanted to give you guys a sneak peek of some of the items we've already received. And yeah, I'm so excited to get these installed. So yeah, that is what we have so far for you guys. We are going to be working on the exterior portion of this as well. Nelson wants to get the pull up for the kids as soon as possible. And I have some things already on the way and already delivered here for some really big projects out in the back part of our studio. So I'm excited about it. The kids are going to be done with school very soon. They have a few more days. This is the last week. And we want to really get started on the outdoor portion so they have a fun place to go out and cool off and just have a fun time outdoors while we finish the rest of this space in here. So, again, we're a couple weeks behind, but of course, that's kind of expected. Nelson and I, again, are going to be putting our heads together on how we can speed up a few things here. And yeah, that's what we have going on. I'm excited to go out shopping. I've actually found some really cool places locally where I can buy thrifted items, and I can't wait to show you guys and give you guys little tours of what we have in our little downtown area. So I am just really excited to get back into the groove of things. I'm sorry I didn't have a video last week, but since we were behind, I really didn't have much to share. So yeah, let me know below what you guys think as far as everything we've gotten so far. And I hope to see you guys very soon in the next video. Until then, adios.